All right, today we're doing a driving tour through Table Mesa. Let's go. All right, welcome back to another episode. I'm Barney Villa from Remax of Boulder, and today we're doing a driving and walking tour through my favorite neighborhood, Table Mesa. So right now, we're driving up Table Mesa Road. This is pretty much the main access to this neighborhood. I'm going to put a map in right here, and we'll show you that in South Boulder, there are three neighborhoods. There's Table Mesa, there's Martin Acres and Tantra, and then on the other side you have a Foothills Parkway, you have Fraser Meadows. So in this tour, we're going down Table Mesa. I love this neighborhood. It's not right downtown Boulder. It's obviously South Boulder, but it definitely has easy access to great shopping. They just put a new Whole Foods down here. There's my favorite Sweet Cow is down here as well too. And today we're just gonna be driving around, kind of showing you some of the views. As you can see, we're right at beneath the foothills. This is N-Car up here. And we're gonna drive up and just show you some of the views real quick, because I think these streets are super kid friendly. They're super neighborhood friendly. As you can see, people bike up and down here all the time. There's tons of trails. This is actually Bear Creek Elementary. And all the while, we're directly under the Flatirons. If you want to live close to the mountains, I suggest Table Mesa. You know, there's other cool neighborhoods in North Boulder, like Newlands, you know, in Central Boulder and Mapleton Hill, but this one's pretty special. This one's pretty old. It was originally built in the early 1960s. I really like all the architecture here. I think that, you know, there's a lot of new development going on in here. People are doing scrapes and pop tops and really remodeling these mid-centuries very nicely. So this is kind of the end of the neighborhood as you drive through, and this is where it starts, all the open space. I'm gonna take a quick drive up here just to show you the view, because it's absolutely incredible. But if you lived in this neighborhood, you would have walking access right out your door to all of these gorgeous trails. Wildlife right out your back door. I mean, this is just absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with it. I live in Table Mesa, and I hike these trails pretty much every day, every weekend. We bring the dog. It's a whole lot of fun. Back down the mountain again, you can see bicycles everywhere. This is a very bike-friendly town. Just taking a look at some of this architecture, some of these little cul-de-sacs are really unique and have some expansive views of the mountains. The average price range is right about $1 million. You can find some things without views, you know, close to in the 700s and 800s, but things with views are definitely going to be over $1 million. And then we've got these really special neighborhoods, you know, on Bear Creek and Devil's Thumb that start to get over, you know, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6 million homes. But for the most part, most of these down here are about 1960s split levels and ranches, and a lot of them that I've sold have been really well remodeled. I mean, some of them are absolutely stunning, you know, to showcase the windows, showcase the views. It's absolutely one of my favorite neighborhoods. But again, it's not for everybody. You know, that's why they have all these different neighborhoods in Boulder, so you can choose which one you want to live in. I think this one's a little more on the outskirts, so you're not downtown, but yet you have access right to the mountains right here, and it's definitely a quick ride into town. And the other reason I like being on this end of town is because I'm right off of Highway 93. And I have really quick access to I-70 and the ski mountains. It makes it super easy, you know, just to shoot out there on an afternoon and get some turns in. But this neighborhood, as you can see, people have pop tops like this one right here. which again give you just absolutely panoramic views. And you have others that still need to be updated and things. So this is definitely a great neighborhood if you're looking to move to Boulder. You know, if you're already renting in North Boulder and you've never really come down this way, I hope this gives you a good look of the mountains are everywhere here. Then you've got some of these ones that are just, a little bit of mix of modern, a little bit of mix of, that mid-century contemporary. Like, this neighborhood is very special also, because we're going to show you in a little bit. Has a neighborhood park that has a disc golf course on it, and it also has a little lake you can walk around, and there are just panoramic views with the flat irons all around. There's a lot of different levels these homes are on. Some are in up on little shelves that have even more amazing views, and some of the others, as you kind of get to the top of this hill, are already in prime position again to have their backyards have panoramic views of the mountains. And you have a lot of these once we get to the Shanahan side right here that have all these cute little entrances to the trails. So now we're looking south, kind of coming back towards Broadway around this Lee Hill Road that turns into Greenbrier. And you're going to start to see some townhomes on the left, which I think are really great communities to get into, either rentals or purchase. I have some investors who own some of these properties and do really nicely renting them, because again, a lot of these just have such excellent views and such great access to the trails. All right. So before we get into the walking portion of this tour, I wanted to introduce you to Zafina. She's going to be coming along with us, and we're going to be getting a dog's eye view of the neighborhood. So let's get going. Now we're walking by Fairview High School, which some would arguably say has a fair view. We're at the top of Harlow Platts Community Park. I just wanted to show you this view because again, it's absolutely panoramic. I love, again, a little lake, and we're going to go right down there onto that sidewalk path, and we're going to take a little walk around the lake and show you the view from down there. All right, so now we're down in the park. I'm going to give you kind of a panoramic shot here. You got the playground over there. You got this really cool concrete pad that walks all the way around with the exercise stations. And if you want to know more about Harlow Platts Community Park, check out my other video on my top 3 favorite parks in Boulder, Colorado. But we're going to walk on, and we're going to check out my favorite part about this park. So my favorite part about Table Mesa is definitely Harlow Platts Community Park, but inside this, we have a disc golf course. And if many of you didn't know, this disc golf course is home to one of the #1 disc golf pros in the country right now, and his name is Eagle McMahon, and this is the very first course he ever played at, which inspired him to go professional. That's it. Thanks for joining me today on our driving and walking tour. Thanks to Zaf for coming along with us, and we'll see you in the next one.